Code Red selected.
What's good, guys? It's your boy Code Red, and I am back with another one. So listen, man, we got some Virtua Fighter 6 footage today. Kinda. So today, CES actually held their event in which NVIDIA went on and did a presentation through the CEO discussing various things, and we happened to get a in-game gameplay or footage of Virtua Fighter 6. Now, we were noted that, obviously this is pre-development footage and it's not necessarily what the game looked like or what the project is even close to resembling. So basically take it with a grain of salt, right? And they've done this in the past, which they do a lot more often because people build their expectations up, and then when a final product comes out, it is nothing like you originally saw, and so on and so forth, right? So this is not out the ordinary. Now, interesting enough, since the footage has dropped, a lot of people, or people have been going back and forth on how legit the footage is, because I mean the footage was amazing, bro. Like, looking at that footage, it like literally is jaw dropping to watch. I don't think I've ever seen a fighting game look like this ever. So it was just amazing to watch. So it had a lot of people hyped and like praising it and hoping that they get something close to it at least. Now for me, I will say this: I'm back and forth on this being truly what we're gonna get or where they are or the direction they're headed in with this game. Simply because, well, when you go and look at the Game Awards, right? And they dropped their trailer for the Game Awards. At the very beginning, you got the cinematic stuff. And then towards the end, you had that last 5 to 6 seconds where you got the in-game footage, right? To me, that in-game footage at the Game Awards literally closely directly resembles a virtual fighter game. Like, everything about that trailer in that last 5 to 6 seconds when we saw that footage was a virtual fighter game. It was undenying, right? Everything, the movements, the transitions, everything, the sounds, very similar to a virtual fighter game. Watching this footage today, while it was beautiful and while it was amazing to watch, nothing about it said virtual fighter outside of the ready go. Like, that literally was it. But it didn't look like a virtual fighter game. Like, if I walked in a room and I saw that playing, I wouldn't think of it as a virtual fighter game. I wouldn't even cross my mind. So that's kind of like where I'm like, I feel like the one we saw at the Game Awards is closer to what we're gonna get. And that's where we're pushing with, and it looks more like that versus this one. But even with that said, I started to think, and I'm like, well, here's the thing. While an event like this does have some relevancy as it pertains to, like, gaming, right? Um, why would they waste an opportunity to display it there? I mean, I don't think this was on anybody's radar. I don't think anybody was like thinking that this would happen. And it was in a way kind of random. Why would they put that there when they could put this footage on any other platform or anywhere that would be more beneficial as far as from a promotional standpoint? That's kind of like where my mind was at it. So it was like, why waste it here if there is not some legitimacy to where like, no, this game is gonna have some type of resemblance to this in some kind of way, right? So that's where my mind was with it. Like, yeah, the Game Awards one like looked exactly like a virtual fighter game to the T. This one, not so much, but why would they use this as the place to put that out? Like, it just didn't make sense to me. So, and then when you look, there's like we got some leak photos like a couple of weeks back where they were like screenshots. The footage we saw was literally a directly pulled from that screenshot. Like, those screenshots was exactly this footage. The only difference being obviously the meters. The meters were in the screenshot versus in this footage there is no meters. It leads me to believe that the meters were either added later or they were just taken out. for this purpose right here. Which also makes me wonder like where it is, because as far as like development or how the game is going to look or play or whatever the case may be, because it's like, okay, removing the meters, we're adding the meters, we're removing the meters. It's like, why wouldn't the meters just be in there? If we know this is the screenshot is directly from this, why are the meters not in there? So that's kind of like where my mind is just going back and forth with it. But either way, I think it's cool. I think it's dope. I gotta say, man, I say it again. That footage was crazy. It looked, man. If this game, if they could just at least take some of the stuff that we saw from this footage and put it into the game, it's gonna be spicy. It's gonna be spicy without a doubt. The game was already looking good from what I saw at the Game Awards, but just certain things that I saw in this footage that I was just like, yo, it was just the gameplay was so fluent. It was everything, it looked realistic, like it looked like a movie almost. You know what I mean? Like it was just so fluent. Everything was so fluent. So if they could take some of the stuff out of there and put it into the final product, it's a win. It's a win either way. But I just want to share that with you guys real quick. Let me know what you guys think. How did y'all like that footage? Have y'all seen the footage? Do you like the Game Awards one better, or how do you feel about it? Do you even think that this is going to be what it's going to look like? It might not even, man, it is what it is. But let me know what you guys think, all right? Get in that comment section. Love to hear from you guys. As always, take care of yourselves and take care of each other, okay? Code Red out.
Code Red. Select